Olympics, so ages ago.
Then Low Rail Howard is in the house. I love that.
Sponsored locally by TVFCU.
It is a beautiful, bright, crisp December morning, thus the sunglasses this morning, and we are in a beautiful spot because once again we have hurried to Murray, and this time we are at Christmas in the Park talking with Pam Bishop, who is with the Murray County Family Connection. Good to see you.
It's nice to see you.
I'm going to take my sunglasses off now, but this is a beautiful spot, and it's made beautiful, Pam, all because of the work of you and a friend of yours named Elizabeth. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Tell me the story of Christmas in the Park, because the Chamber of Commerce, Barry Gentry, has been very kind to encourage us to come down here pretty much every month. And often we're talking with businesses in town and the growth commercially of Murray County. You can't have that without the community support, and that's what we see here.
Yes. Christmas in the Park started 7 years ago. Myself and another retired teacher always said that we would, when we retired, we would like to start Christmas in the Park. So we asked the mayor and got permission, and we hoped for 10 trees, and we ended up the first year with 50. We have 144 trees this year.
So Pam kept trying to explain this to me, and I would say, so this is a fundraiser for you? And she would say no. And then she'd tell me again, and I had a monetary concept behind it, and she would say, no, everything about Christmas in the Park is free.
It's free. What we do is we solicit. We don't have to solicit. We turned away 30 tree people that wanted trees this year because we didn't have enough power to support those. We asked community leaders, businesses, agencies, civic groups, individuals to sponsor a tree. The cost of to sponsor is the cost of the tree and the sign. It stays up the whole month of December. The first week in January, they'll come down and disassemble the trees, and then our local maintenance will recycle them and take them down to the lake and use them as fish habitats. But we have a tree lighting the first Friday of the month of December, and people in the community come out and give away free items.
Everything is free.
Everything's free. Yes.
Do you remember the movie Frosty no, it was in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Burl Ives, the snowman, remember?
Yes.
How he goes gliding over that snow. And the Christmas trees, I'll never forget this
Yes.
though, that's what these trees look like to
Yes.
me. It's just this forest of these beautifully decorated trees.
Well, the first year we hoped for 10, and we ended up with 50, and it has grown every year since. Like I said, we have 144, and hopefully next year we're going to address the power issues and have more than what's out here now.
So are you a Chatsworth native?
I am. Born and bred right here, almost 70 years.
You were in the school system or in education of one form or another for 35 years.
For 35 years.
Now you're with Murray County Family Connection.
I am.
And you were telling me that Georgia is the only state that has something quite like this.
Yes.
And so you got tagged to be it.
I got tagged to be it. When I retired 12 years ago to keep my granddaughter, they called and asked me would I interview for this job, and I said I wasn't looking for a job. And then I agreed to take it for a couple of years, and that was 12 years ago.
And so the idea behind it, and with all across the state, is that you're kind of there to be a liaison and a support system for families.
I am the resource hub for any family that needs any assistance. We are a network that collaborate together with different agencies and resources to make sure that our families are fed, the children's ready for school, and that our community thrives.
It's been a hard year. I mean, you know, cost of living has gone up. It's just still a different world that we live in. So I'm sure your heart gets tugged quite a bit.
It does.
With your job.
I wear a lot of hats, and that's okay. We have a lot of different programs in Murray County. I have a lot of programs under Family Connection. But what is amazing to me is when our community needs something, we come together, because we have a food drop just about every week. So there's food available for all those families that need it. We have a program, Community Christmas, that provides toys and food for families. I have a program at the Senior Center that provides the seniors with monthly initiatives for their events that they have there. We have a Community of Hope that we provide food and different activities for them. We have an awards banquet. I'd love for you to come down and cover that. It's in March. That is another thing that is completely makes no money. We invite people in the community to nominate nominees. We give a community champion award to an individual. We give a business award, and we give 5 scholarships to high school seniors.
So, you know, we're talking with you now leading up to Christmas, and it's an abundant time of year for so many people. And if you are included in that category, then hopefully you feel very blessed for that. Pam told me a story, and we'll have to be careful how we tell it, but I'll tell it in generalities. At the tree lighting day, when everything was being given away for free, there was a child, I won't even tell the sex of the child, who kind of had a sorrowful look on this child's face. And the child was then given something, one of the many items, for free. And this child's whole countenance changed.
Yes, her whole demeanor changed.
So if you were looking to do some end of year giving, she won't ask you, so I'll go ahead and make the suggestion. That's what she does with Family Connection, is she finds a way to provide those resources for people who truly need that friendship hand because they're at their wits' end.
Yes, yes, I have calls morning, noon, and night for someone in need.
And if you just want a chance to see the beauty of the season in a small town, American feel place, then come down and walk the sidewalk. People begin coming as early as sunrise.
Oh yes, they're
take
here
this
before
in.
sunrise. 6 o'clock in the morning they'll be here. 10 o'clock at night they'll be here.
So I always get the fun of saying it, but since I'm with you this morning, I'll let you say it. You want to tell folks to do what?
Hurry to Murray.
We have so much fun with the Murray County Chamber of Commerce. Pam, thank you.
Thank you
so
very much. I appreciate it.
Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas
to you. It's just beautiful.
Thank you.
And here's how you can get in touch with her at Family Connections. It's Murray County Family Connection, singular.org.
.org, yes. And you'll find my phone number and my mailing address there too.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you very much.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a